Get lost. Nothing here for you. I warned you, asshole.
Bring it on. I pity you. Bring it on.
Hey! How'd you get in here?
Look what we have. Only a fool would come here.
Bring it on. Bring it on.
You!
Bring it on.
Hey, you!
Bring it on. I can make it. Just need to run at it.
Fuck you doing in here, pal? Put that down!
Come on.
Open it! Open up! No freaking way!
Drop your weapon. It's not so tough after all. You must enjoy the taste of defeat. Nerves get the better of you. Almost done here. Last bag's on his way to you. Cool.
That fuck calls me every 2 seconds to check in. While he's sitting on his ass over there. Why are you crazy?
Regrets now? Looking to score something? You can't keep up?
Insane!
Regrets now? Again?
Warehouse. I'm getting closer.
Came to the wrong place, pal. Nerves get the better of you.
too late to back out now.
Speed this up. I don't want to be late for the club. I plan to win big tonight.
Holy shit!
Any regret?
That's it! Get up!
Come on. Hi.
How the fuck you get in here?
Must have taken a wrong turn.
Ain't got much of a choice.
Bring it on.
Where's
Bring it on.
Into our place. I pity you.
Be careful! Want some more? You can't keep up! Any regrets now?
Boss said nobody gets through. George stays alone.
Okay, let's do this.
Not too bad.
I have spent 8 long years preparing for this.
That the culprit of your migraines may be this small bone right here, C1 or atlas. What happens is it misaligns and gets locked underneath your skull and puts pressure on the nervous system. When there's pressure on the nervous system, aberrant signals
chill out, y'all,
and downwards to the rest of the body, leading to headaches or migraines.
Is that the stand you're going to take? What stand are you going to take? Because is that going to change en route to the fight? Meaning that, are you going to get a sign that it's a possibility that you could lose? Because you suddenly lose, now it's like a ton of bricks just dropped out of a 5th-story window because of your beliefs. Or are you going to say, well, it wasn't just meant to be? But then the people are going to have a hard time believing you because now you're saying you're a prophet and you can foresee these things. So if you're a prophet and you can foresee these things, was that a mishap on your part? You see, so there's a lot that goes along with this. But now that you have the New York State Boxing Commission involved, and you saying that you need this platform, you need this stage to raise awareness, then you should not be putting it in jeopardy. You shouldn't be putting it in jeopardy because that's what you're doing now. If the New York State Boxing Commission decides tomorrow this dude is not fit to compete in a combat sport in our state, then it's over. So now you lost 2 times, right? Because you said that this is going to happen 1,000%. So why fuel the fire to give them any type of ammunition to be able to cancel the fight or pull you from the fight, right? Again, when he made the statements about biting Devin Haney's ear, both the ears getting disqualified, I said that I feel Ryan Garcia is looking for a way out, right? He don't want to be disappointed. Everything he's saying he believes. If he comes up short and gets disappointed, what's next? Like the brother that he's talking to in this video is asking him, what if you lose though? He's saying it's not a possibility. Of course it's a possibility. It's a strong possibility you misread the message that you was getting, that you was receiving. Maybe the message was that you wasn't supposed to go into this fight, right? So with that said, you know, again, Ryan Garcia
guys, don't need to come get your stuff off this table.
Wow.
But he's leaning on his quote-unquote faith.
I gotta repeat it one more. If we gotta repeat it one more time.
I completely don't understand is that every other word is a foul.
Okay, well, it's not your. No,
I don't get that.
Not your drink.
Right now, right, you a few weeks from the fight.
Okay, well,
you said you was gonna get off of social media. You said you was gonna.
Did I say stop with that back talk and just do what you've been told?
He can't do it.
Okay.
He don't have the discipline to do it. If you don't have the discipline to do it, you say you're gonna get off social media until the fight, and then hours later you're back on social media. You don't have the discipline, which leads me to believe you don't have the discipline in your training because you're easily distracted. So there's a strong possibility you're gonna lose April 20th, and then what? Then you're gonna feel like you was deceived, you was lied to, you missed profit. What then what? Let's see how this unfolds and plays out, man. April 20th. I don't believe that Ryan Garcia is going to. Then he's drinking. Okay? Then he's drinking on social media. This is him drinking. Right? And then he's saying, you can have a drink once a day. He already has the blueprint. He can drink because the Lord already told him that he was guaranteed to win the fight. So, and he already has what it takes to beat Devin Haney, so on and so forth. Let's see how this unfolds and plays out, man.
You really throwing away your career, bro. You are in a place where I was grateful to be in, and you really treating it like as if you were a little faggot, bro. And you got the talent. You ain't got nobody stopping you. And you fighting undefeated. Then you talking about using your platform just to raise awareness. Bitch, you trying to get out and fight with Devin Haney. That's what you trying to do.
All that, cancel the fight talk, stop all that, train hard, we're just captioning. Something's wrong. I don't know about you guys, but I feel perfectly fine.
So there you have it. Man, let's see how this unfolds and plays out, man. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. That's all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.
Hey, I'm Dr. Spencer Russell, and I'm Dr. Alex McCree, and we're here at Jack's Implants and Dentures to talk to you today about the differences in full mouth implants and what options you have available. There's quite a few options out there, and we spend an immense amount of time explaining to patients what is possible, what is even in the realm of possibility for each specific patient, and also, more importantly, as a lot of people come to find out, a lot of people don't talk about their costs, and we're going to be very transparent today about what all options there are, and then what would be on the back end of how much that costs on each option. With that started, to keep it kind of quick today, I'll let Dr. Russell take it away, and he'll start with option number 1.
So these are our traditional denture options. So with these, you're getting pre-made teeth, these carded teeth. set in an acrylic base. So with these, you're looking at best anywhere from 10 to maybe 30% of your maximum chewing force. So with that, you're not going to be able to eat a lot of the things that you want to. On top of that, the whole roof of your mouth is covered, and that's where a lot of your taste buds are. So one of the main complaints we hear from people, other than their dentures don't stay in place and they're falling out, is that they can't taste their food like they used to, and everything just tastes really bland to them. So really the only time I recommend this to people is when we're just stuck with cost and there's really no other option we can go with. Then dentures are your option there, but it's never going to be your best option.
Now, how do those stay in?
So with an upper denture, you can get a little bit of suction. That's why we cover the roof of your mouth. With a lower denture, you're really never going to get any of that suction. And they just never fit that well. You always have to use some adhesive to stay in place. And you still have that concern of when you're eating certain things or if you were to laugh, they have the risk of falling out. I don't know if you've seen that video of the grandma skydiving. She opens her mouth and you see the set of dentures just go flying into the wind. So, I mean, with our other options, you wouldn't have to worry about that, but it is a possibility with traditional dentures. So, we really don't like to recommend these unless we just absolutely have to due to finances. Alright, so from there, now our next option up is our snap-in denture or our overdentures. So with these, very similar concept, traditional denture, but now we're adding implants into your jawbone to allow us to secure this in place. So anywhere from 2 to 4 implants on the bottom and 4 implants on top. And with these, after 4 months, when those implants have healed, we put little snaps in. So you can kind of see these little nylon inserts, and then we have little caps on top of the implants. And then so you place this in your mouth, and you can hear this snap, and know that this is nice and secure in place. You still get a little bit of rock here. So because of that, we're talking anywhere from 50 to 65% of your maximum chewing force. So as you can see, way big increase from your traditional dentures, but still talking being able to eat maybe half the foods that you want to.
What are some drawbacks of that? So I'd say they're better than dentures, and they snap in.
But you still have acrylic, so you do have that risk of fracture. Because acrylic is just a lot weaker, you have to worry about the whole denture snapping or teeth popping off. You do also have the maintenance cost of these snaps wearing out over time. On average, we get maybe about a year out of them before they get a little too loose and they're maybe not staying in like you would want them to.
What are the cleaning methods of a denture? Do you have to soak them every night? Do you have to take them out?
So as long as you're keeping them clean, I do recommend wearing them all the time. You do have to take them out at least once or twice a day. Use a denture brush or some warm soapy water. Clean everything really well. And then you still want to come around and clean around the implants themselves. Otherwise, this gum tissue can get inflamed and then it can cause your implants to fail. So you still want to make sure you keep things really nice and clean. But for a lot of people, that means after they eat, pop them out, brush it real quick, pop them back in.
And I would say the biggest advantage I'm not sure they touched on yet was on the upper denture, that covers the roof of your mouth. That is, you can't taste foods quite as well anymore. Right? So if you don't think about it, having actually some taste buds on the roof of the mouth, but it makes quite a big difference, so you can't taste. So on the upper denture here, when you have 4 implants placed across the top, you actually can take out the roof of the mouth, and so it's not relying fully on the suction anymore. Now it still has the flanges right here, so it's going to kind of stick over the ridge of the gums and stick kind of a little bit on the cheek side here, but it actually can stay in so you can taste food a little bit better.
And as Dr. Cree kind of alluded to there, you do still have these full flanges on the snap-in dentures and the regular denture options. For a lot of people, that may mean that your lips are a little bit more bulky and your lips kind of have to work their way and get used to wrapping around those versus our all-on-4 options, we don't have that flange.
Okay, so that brings us to our all-on-4 options, which goes by a lot of different trade names: all-on-4, all-on-X, all-on-6, full-mouth implant bridges, teeth in a day, teeth in an hour. There's so many that people come up with all over the place. But it all basically is referring to the same thing. Fixed implant, bridge of teeth on implants that are delivered either the same day or the next day. So you go from teeth, or if you're in dentures, obviously not teeth, but immediately after implant placement, the teeth are actually screwed on. So you walk out basically that day with teeth screwed in. Now, typically we start with a temporary set. There are some centers out there that will say immediate final, and we'll get into that, why that may not be a great idea. We have the ability to do that, but we try to have the patient's best interest at heart when we're doing these these types of procedures. So you would walk out that day, basically you would not see above that, and you don't see any flanges here. So these teeth right here is an actual set designed off a patient that we've done here. This is what you would walk out with. And like he alluded to earlier, everything can be custom designed. So you'll see different color gums, different shaped teeth, different shades. Everything can be completely customized to fit your face. We actually use photos here. We actually bring everything in. Everything is digitally made. So that way it fits, designed to fit perfectly to what fits you. So we can exceed or at least match what your expectations are going to be aesthetically.
So after your 3 months of healing process, now we're going into our finals. So for our finals, we have a couple of different options here. With them, our main option that we recommend to a lot of people is what we call our midline. For a lot of centers, this is what will be their kind of top-of-the-line option. It is monolithic zirconia, a very, very strong ceramic material. And when you're in the office, we'll show it to you. You can feel the weight difference between your 3D printed temporary or an acrylic option. Built zirconia.
When you're saying it's heavy, can you feel that in the mouth?
Yeah,
or are you going to feel that?
Everyone gets concerned because you feel the weight, you feel the heft of this, how strong it is. People get concerned. They say, oh, is this going to make my jaw feel heavy or anything like that? You never feel this in the mouth. It's fully supported by the implant, so you don't feel that weight. But what this does is it gives you that strength. You don't have to worry about this breaking. And like I said, for a lot of places, this is their top-of-the-line option. For us, we call this the midline, and then we still do offer something one step above this that we call our dream line.
And so that's what he's referring to here. And then, as you can see on all these all-on-4s, the flanges that we had spoke about on the dentures, those are not there. So these fully, like you said, sit just on the implant. So this is the thinnest profile option that is available on the market. So he was referring to the Dreamline. Again, that's just a term. So basically what that means is there's a titanium bar actually with individual milled zirconia teeth that go over the top. And what that allows us to do is to have the structural support of titanium, which is incredibly strong. This is milled out of one piece of a billet titanium, and each individual crown is actually able to have its own individual support. The odds of this breaking are almost not possible, and even if you did chip a tooth, you would actually only have to replace just that one single tooth, which is extremely easy. You wouldn't even have to be numbed up for it, again, because it would be on the titanium bar.
So this option is going to be for your very heavy grinders or your big guys. Say you're a 6'5" ex-football player, really strong jaw muscles, we may recommend this option to you. But like we said, this is really just very, very strong extra strength. If we're worried that you may potentially be able to break this zirconia option, then we may recommend that. Not required for a lot of people. Aesthetically, looks very similar, maybe looks a tiny bit better, but for most people, you're not going to notice that difference. It's really more of a strength thing. Now, touching on that, you mentioned about the possibility of a crown chipping or something breaking. Now, how does that work for a patient within a warranty period, or?
Yes, so we offer full warranties on everything we would do. We actually advertise those on our website. We advertise our prices because we try to keep it very transparent on everything that we do. One thing I didn't quite touch on yet earlier, I mentioned that there are some centers that say, hey, we go straight to final, or we go a final in a week, or anything with regards to that. We say, hey, well, you're going to be in the temporary for 3 months. Well, what gives? Why are you waiting 3 months and they go immediate final? We do all our lab work in-house from start to finish. So we have the ability to make you a final zirconia or a final Dreamline in a week or the next day. That's not really the issue. The issue is, much like the healing with the dentures and the overdentures, the bone underneath is still changing. So what happens is, if you skip the 3D printed or the temporary that someone may give you at one of these clinics and go straight to the final, what happens is, this is made straight to the gums, and it's going to fit very, very flush. And if you go ahead and straighten the final, you can't reline that appropriately. So what happens is little gaps form everywhere. And they don't tell you this at the beginning, but what's going to end up happening is actually food's going to get stuck in there and going to be very, very hard to clean. And there's not really much you can do about it at that point. So what we do is we allow the gums to settle. So we start with a temporary, and then if those little microgaps form, then at about the 3-month mark, that's what we're really waiting on. It's just everything to settle. So then we kind of make your final to fit very, very close to that. So it's much easier to clean and maintain for the long term, which is why we do warranties and everything, because if we're going to do it, we expect it to last.
And so for our different options, We do offer different levels of warranties, and that just kind of goes for the difference in strength. So we offer that streamline option. Really, we just consider that a long-term temporary. So this is your 3D printed option here. We offer this and recommend it for no more than 6 to 12 months. This is just to kind of get you into that fixed option, but knowing that you're going to transition to a vinyl that's a lot stronger down the road. Then from there, we have our zirconia option. And with this, we offer a 5-year warranty. No questions asked. Some places are going to give you tons of exclusions. They may say if you're a smoker or if you're a grinder, they're not going to cover your warranty. With our warranty, it's just no questions asked. If it breaks in 5 years, then we're going to replace it for you because, like we said, this stuff is incredibly strong and it shouldn't be breaking. And then our top line option, the Dream line, we offer a 7-year warranty on that as well. And really out of either of these, we're expecting much, much longer than that as well. The latest studies I believe we've got are 10 to 12 years and with a 98% success rate on these without any kind of fractures. So both of these options, the midline and the Dream line, are very, very strong. But we do offer that 5 and 7 year warranty for some peace of mind for patients.
And we actually can do that because, again, like I spoke about before, we have that everything is in-house. So if something were to happen, whether it be surgically with the implants or prosthetically with the teeth, everything can be done here. It is a one-stop shop, a full implant center with a full suite A to Z, with the fabrication of even everything to do with the final. So with that, if something were to happen, we're always available to be able to correct that and get whatever that patient needs.
And like Dr. Cree said earlier, I personally oversee every single design from the temporary to the final, so that way we can head off a lot of these issues before they occur, but then if things were to happen, we can make sure they're correct and you're refixing them. For our traditional set of dentures, you're looking at a range of anywhere from maybe $1,000 to $2,000 for an upper or a lower, plus your cost of extraction.
Okay, so if you were to need quite a few extractions and upper and lower, what would be I know you can't hold it to an exact figure, but what would be a nice, clean, estimate of what that would cost me to get into a nice set of dentures with some extractions?
Upper and lower extractions, you're looking around $4,000 to $5,000.
Okay, and so that seems still what do you get for that though?
So, I mean, you're getting your upper and lower set of dentures, your extractions, but like we said before, you're going to have ongoing costs over time. You're going to need relines as the bone and tissue heals. It shrinks over time. Whenever you don't have any teeth, you don't have any implant, there's no reason for your bone to stick around. So that's why you end up needing these relines every couple of years or so. And then you could break a denture 3-4 years. Like we said before, it's acrylic, it's not indestructible. They can crack over time. You can pop teeth out. So there are ongoing costs with these that you should be aware of. So that $4,000 to $5,000 figure can add up over time. So that being said, we'll then go into our snap-in denture option here. And it's very similar in our pricing model where it's the cost of the snap-in denture plus the cost of extraction. So for an upper or lower, you're looking at anywhere from $4,000 to $7,000 depending on the number of implants you're interested in getting. We do sometimes do a 2-implant lower snap-in denture if the budget is what that dictates or what we need to do, but we really prefer to do the 4. It just gives you a lot more stability because with the 2-implant denture, you've only got them in the front. So you're going to get a lot more rock, but at least you don't have to worry about them falling out of your head.
Alright, so that brings us to the price of the all-in-4, the full mount implant bridge, is what most people probably watching this video want to know, because that's the top-of-the-line option, and that's what they want to have so they can chew and live their life how they want to. The average price, or a range, would be somewhere between $15,000 to somewhere in the low $20,000 per arch. What an arch is either the top or the bottom. That doesn't mean that that's going to be every single case.
Okay, come on.
Hey, Tyler, buddy.
Michaela.
Coming.
Yeah. This is yours?
Title.
Coming.
Oh, well, you say you should have just said it. So instead of me keep yelling, I couldn't.
I said I was coming.
You ain't said I don't know.
What?
Okay, we got
It's
you
not
out
even
here.
gonna fall apart, so.
What you doing to eat? Right out here. Ain't no reason for you to go back there no more.
Back to a 1-2, up sidestep. To a 1-2, step back forward. On this video, I'm going to give you 6 great drills that you can do on.
See that Broner and Santiago, same age. The height is in favor of Santiago.
Hello, Pito!
Are you getting caught short in the rain? With the bearskin waterproof soft shell jacket, you won't even need an umbrella. This is the ultimate waterproof tactical jacket. Why? Because it keeps you warm, fair, and dry as a bone. It's the only 9-pocket soft shell jacket that's fully waterproof on the outside and lined with bearskin fleece on the inside for totally watertight comfort wherever you are. Thousands of men and women loved the original bearskin tactical hoodie, so we added some of that magic bearskin fleece to the lining of our waterproof soft shell jacket. The result? The world's first dual-layer tactical jacket with a water-repellent coating and a fleece lining to retain heat like a beast. Because honestly, wearing a plain rain jacket just isn't enough. First off, your rain jacket only lasts a few minutes before it wets out and sticks to your skin. And secondly, most rain jackets come with 2 flimsy pockets that get your valuables soaking wet. That's why the bearskin soft shell tactical jacket comes with 9 waterproof silicone sealed pockets and improved rainsulation technology that's fully adjustable to block the rain. You can use the waist toggles to get the perfect fit, and you can adjust the hood too, making it perfect for hiking, cycling, or working outdoors in any weather. Wearing a bearskin waterproof tactical jacket feels like a shield against the rain, with the warmth of a fleece-lined bear hug on the inside. No more layers, no more cold. You're seeing this video because we want to offer you 60% off the bearskin waterproof soft shell jacket with free delivery. Simply scan the QR code on the screen with your phone camera now to reserve your order. Or you can go to IHateTheRain.com to claim your discount. This limited time offer only runs for a short while, so scan the QR code on the screen right now to get your bearskin waterproof tactical jacket. Shipping is free, so what are you waiting for? Because you know what's worse than buying an expensive rain jacket that gets soaked through? All the stuff inside your pockets gets totally wet and soaked too. That's why this is the world's only fleece-lined soft shell jacket with 9 waterproof pockets. Each of the 5 exterior pockets on the chest, arms, and waist are coated with our Tex water repellent coating. Plus, each of the 4 internal pockets are lined with premium bearskin fleece to keep your valuables safe and cozy too. And if the fleece lining is getting a little too warm, you can open the armpit zips to dump extra heat. Finally, a waterproof soft shell jacket that feels soft as a hoodie on the inside for those freezing rainy days when you need to get outside. We guarantee you a perfect square profile that's never too bulky or baggy, with quick and easy returns if you need to change your size. To order yours, go to IHateTheRain.com or scan the QR code on the screen with your cell phone camera now to activate the 60% off deal. The bearskin soft shell already sold out twice last winter with thousands of 5-star reviews. But hey, don't just take it from us. Take it from thousands of men and women across the world who already love bearskin gear. So now that you know there's a better alternative, why not get a bearskin? You've seen the proof and how easy it is to buy. So go to IHateTheRain.com or scan the QR code with your phone camera to activate 60% off with free delivery. The 60% off deal only lasts for a short while, so make sure you choose your size today and reserve your order.
I'm gonna save this.